because you don't observe hundreds of people just sitting on the street begging, you think we don't have a homeless problem, and it's not true.
We have to get homelessness on our radar screen. We have to acknowledge as a community that we have fragile people among us.
St. Charles County is the most prosperous county in the state of Missouri and is one of the fastest growing counties in the United States. It also has a rapidly growing homeless problem that few of its residents know about. If you don't look for it, you probably won't see it.
We came upon some police and we told the police what we were doing, working with community council for the homeless count, and asked them if they knew of any encampments. They told us about a gentleman who's living next to this storage unit and how he has a tent set up here, sleeps here, goes to the storage unit, cleans up, and changes clothes, and then he goes to labor ready to try to find work. So he's able to make a little life for himself here, with a place to sleep, place to clean up, and then he goes and tries to make it throughout the day.
In January 2009, 830 homeless people were counted. In 2010, the number had risen to nearly 1,100. That includes people living outdoors, in shelters, in motels, and doubled up with other families.
Good job, Lucas.
Teresa is one of them. Teresa found herself without a home when she left her live-in boyfriend in the hopes of finding a better life. At the time, she had a 3-year-old son, and she was pregnant.
Through the grapevine, I got led to Our Lady's Inn, and that was the maternity home for pregnant women and their children. So stayed there for a year. It was a year-long program. All the girls called it the Ritz-Carlton of shelters. They supplied us with all of our diapers, shampoo, deodorant, anything that we needed.
After a year at Our Lady's Inn, Teresa still needed help finding a place to live. She found St. Joachim and Ann Care Service. Miriam Mahan is the executive director.
Teresa is a great example of a good candidate for transitional housing. A young woman with a child expecting another child, trying to be self-sufficient with multiple problems that was keeping her from achieving the goal of having a safe, sanitary, and secure environment for her and her children.
Teresa pays some bills and is learning to be independent. She's in college and attends church regularly. She says she doesn't know where she would be without the organizations that have helped her.
They gave me a fresh start, a brand new start to life, and to be able to do that at 25 years old with 2 kids you can't describe it.
Things haven't been as easy for Doug. Since he is a single man, he didn't qualify for any of the services that Teresa did.
3 years ago, I had a $15 an hour job, and I had a 401k, and I had benefits. I took some time off to be a stay-at-home dad, and then after that, basically I had a forklift license, and I had a warehouse job and all that kind of thing, and that just wasn't available anymore.
Doug soon found himself with no money and no place to stay. That's when he found Minister Paul Cruz. Cruz operates a donation-based ministry for homeless men called First Step Back Home. He tries to help the men who otherwise fall through the cracks of the system.
We started the ministry 4.5 years ago, primarily designed to help the single homeless men because there's such a gap in service, for the single homeless men. No agency would help.
Cruz spends $30,000 every year on motel rooms for homeless men. He gives each man 3 nights while they try to find a job. Since he started working with Cruz, Doug has been able to get a job working 30 hours a week and is currently living in a motel.
I've got a high school diploma, I've got some college education, I've worked all my life, and, honestly, if I didn't have help right now, and honestly, I'm somebody that wants to work, and I hate the fact that I had to ask for help, but I appreciate there's somebody like him that does that.